Hi everyone, welcome back to Study Planet. In this video, I want to discuss about the RRB JE CBT-1 e-call letter, which has been released. Many of you have received a message or email regarding the admit card. In this video, I will show you how to download the admit card, the people who don't know how to download this admit card, and also I will explain the marks criteria and eligibility criteria for RRB JE. Now we will see, if you have received the email from the Railway Recruitment Board, there will be a link to download your e-call letter. First step, open the email sent by RRB and click on the download link. In step 2, it will redirect you to the official RRB login page. In step 3, enter your login credentials. Login credentials are registration number. You received it during application registration. After completing your application, you click on the submit, then you receive a PDF. In that PDF, you have your registration number and you have to enter now date of birth as a password. After clicking on the password, after entering the password, you have to enter CAPTCHA and click submit. After login, your dashboard will open. First, it may show your candidate details or city information slip. On the top menu, you will see help desk, e-call letter and candidate details. Click on the e-call letter. After clicking on the e-call letter, you will see your e-call letter download button. Then click on the download. Then your e-call letter will be downloaded into your local system. Then your admit card for RRB JE or DMS or CMA February 19, 20 or 25 dates 2026 will appear. Click on the download icon and save your admit card. That's it. Your e-call letter is downloaded. I have already downloaded my admit card. Also, I want to share one thing. In my previous video about the city intimation slip, the reach and watch time were very good, but many viewers are watching without subscribing. If you feel this content is genuine and helpful, please subscribe to Study Planet. This is a small channel and I only post real updates, no fake information, and I am sharing what I learn so that it helps beginners who are writing the exam for the first time. And now we will see how to check the eligibility criteria from the official RRB. I am showing this from the official Railway Recruitment Board website. I have downloaded the official PDF from there. If you want this PDF, I will upload it in Google Drive and share the link in the description. Or you can also download it directly from the official RRB website. Now let's see the important part, category-wise minimum qualifying marks. As per the official notification, general unreserved candidates must score 40%, EWS 40%, OBC non-creamy layer candidates 30%, ST candidates 30%, ST candidates 25%. Since the exam is for 100 marks, unreserved or EWS candidates must score 40 marks for eligibility, OBC 30 marks for eligibility, SC 30 marks for eligibility, ST candidates 25 marks for eligibility. And the important clarification, if you think that scoring 30 or 40 marks is enough to qualify, this is a wrong understanding because there is something called normalization. In the PDF, they mention normalization. What is normalization? Normalization means if marks are compared with other candidates who wrote the exam. RRB conducts the exam in multiple shifts. Some shifts may be easy and some may be difficult. So RRB converts your raw marks into a percentile score based on your performance compared to others. Final selection depends on your performance compared to other candidates, not just minimum marks or eligibility criteria. For example, you scored 30 marks. If many candidates score much higher than you, like 50 or more, then your score will be low compared to others. In this situation, even though you crossed the minimum qualifying marks, you may not be shortlisted for the next stage because your rank will be low. So minimum marks mean only eligibility, not selection guarantee. So this video is about the RRB eligibility criteria. Remember, don't aim only for the minimum qualifying marks. Try to score more than the eligibility criteria marks to stay on the safe side. If you feel this information helped you or if you learned something useful about the RRB exam or category-wise criteria, please subscribe to Study Planet. If you have any doubts, feel free to comment below. And please don't forget to like, share and subscribe to Study Planet. Also, I want to share one thing. It's 2 a.m. and I am posting this video to give you the update as early as possible. If you really like this type of information, please comment yes or share your feedback. Your feedback will help me understand what kind of content you need, and I will try to improve and post better videos. And thank you so much for watching Study Planet. All the best for your exam.